Hey, what's up? This is Logical Black Man, just checking in. So, everybody's heard about this Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini situation. I'm gonna give my 2 cents. So, something that I've been saying just like online and stuff, but now I'm making this video about it since the heat is getting even hotter for him. I think that he needs to just go scorched earth, if I'm using that correctly, and just admit everything, leave the Patriots, get those kids tested, step aside from football for a full year, and then come back. And I think people will, accept the premise that he has been rehabilitated, and then he can go back to coaching. Because people are talking about Diana holding all the cards. What is she going to reveal? People think she's going to have a tell-all here any day now. And it's like he just needs to get in front of it. And when I say admit everything, I just mean like the important things, like the timeline of their relationship, any high points, like Disney World, the boat trip, which obviously we already know about, but those kinds of things, any sort of significant events or trips or outings that people might have pictures, that's not critical, but it wouldn't hurt. But certainly needs to admit the full timeline. If there are other women that he was involved with, he needs to just admit all that. I mean, this is the time. Well, he's already taken it on the chin. I don't think there's any way that he can coach the team. There's just too much noise, too many distractions. You got that stupid playlist. They're just going to get, destroyed by every opposing team. I think he just needs to step away, get his personal life figured out. Ideally, he would just divorce his wife, let her go be happy, whether it's alone or with somebody else, and just co-parent the kids. Part of me thinks he should do what T.J. Holmes and I forgot his girlfriend, but the two NBC, Today Show or whatever that show was, these two anchors, and they were both married and to other people, and each of them left their spouses, and now they're together. Just go on the way. You just be with this woman. I mean, you guys obviously have very strong feelings for each other. Just take your medicine, take your lumps, go get some therapy, and just do your thing. But that aside, he definitely, I just think, needs to admit everything. Charlemagne the God said it a long time ago. I'm a paraphrase, but basically, tell your truth before others tell your truth. I mean, that's me putting my spin on it. But basically, if you own your truth, no one else can use it to hurt you. That's what he said. And it's true. Just, okay, all this stuff can happen. Just go ahead and leave the Patriots on your terms while people still think you're a good coach. I liken it to, let's say, a sprinter who, ruptures an Achilles or something, a hamstring, So it's a major setback. You're going to have to, leave the sport for several months, maybe a year, or who knows, maybe even a little bit longer, but you're still regarded as one of the top sprinters when you come back. So that's kind of how it is with Mike Vrabel. He did an amazing job football-wise, took them to the Super Bowl where they got crushed by my Seahawks, go Hawks. But anyway, beyond that, if he tries to coach and it goes poorly, people might start to question, can he actually coach? Is he too much in his head? Did he lose his swagger? So I just think he needs to step aside on his own terms. Like I said, admit everything. And then there's no more waiting for the shoe to drop. Just go ahead and say, yeah, we were together. We did this, this, and this. Petition the courts for paternity testing on both of those kids. I don't know why no one's talking about the second kid, but I mean, Vrabel was with this woman since before both kids were conceived. So why not just go ahead and take care of all that? Come back in a year. And I mean, the Patriots would probably even hold the spot for him. Josh McDaniels, or, get an interim coach, whatever the case. And absent a Super Bowl victory, Vrabel would probably be, get his job back. So that's pretty much it. Let me know how you feel in the comments. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe. This is Logical Black Man. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.